Hey guys, it's Carmen here, and today is Makeup Tip Monday. So today we are going to be learning all about lash extension without extending or using false lashes, and how to apply actual lip liner and to create just the perfect lip in general, whether you're wearing just like any type of lipstick. The lipstick that I'm going to be doing is red because it's easier to see and it's easier to project on camera. So we are going to get into that, but these are some tips that will actually help you, especially if you don't wear false lashes. I don't wear false lashes that often, so it actually helps me a lot when I'm preparing, you know, my makeup on the go. And I don't have a lot of makeup on today because I really want you to be able to see how it extends the lashes, and then also I want you to be able to see how bold and impactful the lip can do. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you are interested and still watching, stay tuned. Okay ladies, so the first thing that we are going to start off doing is, you'll notice that I have no mascara on my eyelashes. So I want to make sure that my eyelashes are clean and no mascara are on them. Okay, the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to take my eyelash curler and I'm actually going to curl my lashes. So I want to make sure that my lashes are extended and curled up within the eyelashes, so that way it provides a extension, so the eyelashes will kind of like help that pop even more. The next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to be using MAC's Translucent Powder and Prep Prime in my small staple brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So I'm going to take a little bit about my translucent powder, and I'm using a pressed powder and dusting off any excess, and I'm wiping that all over my my eyelashes. And this is just going to really make the mascara pop and stand out on your eyelashes. Next we'll be using Zoom Lash and Zoom Black by MAC. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the excess of the mascara off from the top of the spoolie, and then I'm going to be going back in a back and forth motion on my lashes just to make sure that everything is adhering to the lashes with the mascara. And so I'm just going to sweep that onto my lashes, and just make sure that you sweep it lightly so that way there's no mascara that gets on your eyelid. So again, just going in a back and forth motion, and I like to kind of like spread the lashes out to kind of just give it a fuller effect. And then again, just kind of sweeping it up and making sure that the mascara coats it. And oops, I got a little bit on my face, but we'll use it as an exotic look for today. So again, just sweeping it up lightly and gently and making sure that the mascara is covered. And there you go. It looks awesome and amazing, and your lashes look fuller. I'm going to go again and just kind of spread my lashes out. And then I'm going to actually take my translucent powder and pat that in to my mascara just lightly. You don't want to pat it in roughly. You want to pat it in very lightly. And this is going, and I like to actually blink a couple of times into the dual fiber brush because it allows for the translucent powder to be coated again. I like to do this because it actually gives a more fuller effect. Once you've applied the mascara, you can apply it again just to kind of give it a bolder, more fuller effect. And then again, just doing the same thing, just taking the mascara and sweeping it onto your lashes. And so this is really going to give you guys that super cute falsy effect that you want to have, especially when you don't want to have to wear like false lashes or glue. So look ladies, it's awesome. Again, just separating any loose hairs that you guys want and perfecting those lashes, and they look so wonderful. I love how it just makes your lashes look. And Zoom Lash and Zoom Black by MAC is probably one of my favorite mascaras. Okay ladies, so we're going on to lips, and I'm going to be using a translucent powder to just place all over my lips. And this is going to actually create like a matte type of lip, but I want to just coat this all over my lip just to kind of make sure that everything goes on nicely. I'm going to be using a concealer brush, and I'm going to be using my Pro Conceal palette by MAC, and I'm actually going to take a nice concealer color and a little bit of a lighter concealer color, and I'm actually going to mix those two colors together and place that all over my lips. Yes, ladies, this is going to be the best stuff for the adhesion, for the lip liner and the lipstick, and it's just gonna make everything look very clean and neat. And tidbit, make sure that you exfoliate your lips prior to putting on the concealer, so that way your lips are soft and supple, ready for the application. And I know I look crazy. So the next thing that I'm going to be using is MAC's Current, and this is a lip pencil from MAC, and I'm going to actually kind of trace my top lip and then kind of extend that down, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side and then just kind of bring that down into like a cross section. And so I just want to make sure that I cross those two together, and that's going to help me start my outline. So then I'm going to trace over that and just kind of take that pencil and kind of drag it down. And I want to do the same thing to the other side, just lightly strokes and dragging it down to the side. I'm not going to go all the way down in the corner. I'm just going to drag it lightly over. And then again, do the same thing to the other side. Just lightly drag the pencil to the corner of your lip, but not all the way in. And then I'm just gonna go in and fill that lip pencil in. This is just gonna kind of create that base that we need before we apply the lipstick. And so I really like this step because I feel like it also kind of gives you that extension. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to outline the bottom of our lip. So I start in the middle, ladies. Always start in the middle when you're outlining the bottom. And then slowly trace that lip pencil up. And you want to make sure that you don't go all the way into the crease. See how I'm just going right to the edge? And then what I'm going to do is actually open my lip and fill that in. You're not going to draw the line all the way up. You're going to actually fill that part in. That's going to help kind of ease that line together. And you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just making sure that that line is nice and straight. And then you don't want to go all the way to the top. You want to make sure that when you get to the edge of your mouth that you create, you start to color that in. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just go ahead and fill that lip pencil in at the bottom and just fill the bottom lip to make sure that the lip liner is nice and coated on my lip. I'm not going to fill my entire lip in because I'm going to go in with my lipstick, so I want to make sure that everything looks good. And I'm cleaning up any excess that might have been on my corner lip. So as you can see that the lip is pretty much filled in and outlined, fun and funky. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be using is an angled lip pencil, and I'm going to take my Ruby Woo in MAC, and this is just a red lipstick from MAC, and it's a matte lipstick, so it's going to go on dry. And I'm going to use that angled lip pencil, and I am going to just take some from the top and fill in my lip. And I just want to make sure that I start kind of like in the middle, not a little bit on top of the lip liner, and just kind of fill in where I didn't fill the lip liner in, and just kind of go in with my lip and just trace, use that angle to trace at the bottom where I traced my liner. That's actually going to help create a sharp crease for your lip, or a sharp outline, if you would say. And then just go in again, filling in, darkening with the lip pencil. I like to use a lot of lipstick for this because it's so bold and impactful. I got to start on the top as well and just filling in where I did not put my lip pencil. And then also kind of taking that and dragging that to the top a little bit. And I love to use the angle of the brush to really kind of like blend that lipstick into my lip. And what I actually also do is take that angle and use that as my tracer to kind of like go back in where I applied my liner, and that really helps to kind of create a smooth transition between the outline and the lipstick, and it really helps sharpen that outline that you guys want. If you want that sharp, bold effect, And then I go in and go ahead and trace again at the bottom line just to make sure that everything is kind of smooth together. So I want my lipstick and my liner to kind of blend cohesively together. And look at that, ladies, it just goes on so smooth. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my lip in, nothing big here, but just filling that in and blotting. Don't blot like crazy, but just lightly blot your lips together. Because if you blot crazy, then you'll have smears everywhere and it'll just look terrible. So ladies, clean up any excess that you might see, and I'm just gonna go in with my lipstick, and I love it. So next I'm gonna use my Pro Conceal palette to clean up any excess on the edges, and I'm using my flat definer brush, and that's the 212 brush from MAC. I'm taking this complexion, which is basically NC 45 and a little bit of a darker shade, just to kind of clean up the areas. And concealer is a great corrector if you mess up with your lip liner, but like I said, ladies, when you apply the concealer all over your lips, it really helps for a sharper look. So I'm just tracing that in, and I'm not going all the way around, but I'm just kind of cleaning up any excess that might appear on my lip. And then after I'm done kind of filling that all in, I'm going to just go on the sides and just make sure that I blend it in with my finger and just kind of like pat it in a little bit on the edges. And then I'm going to take this lovely lip gloss in red, and it's from NYX, and it is cherry, I think, but I'm going to take a little bit of my angled brush and sweep a little bit off of that and just lightly pat it onto my lip. And this is going to kind of help for that impactful look. And I love this color because it blends so well with the lipstick. I'm going to take a little bit and put it at the top and just kind of lightly pat that in. And so you don't want to put it all over because then it kind of looks a little bit too overdone. But I'm going to lightly pat my lips together and just make sure that I have all of that taken care of. Now you don't want any of this to get on your teeth. So take your finger and just drag it through just like that. So that way any of the red lipstick won't get it. And you're done, ladies. It's clean, it's crisp, and it looks wonderful. And then you have your lovely lashes to go with it and your cute little dot from that. So I hope you ladies love this look. It's super easy, super fun, and I'm just loving it.
All right, ladies, so I hope you enjoyed this simple, easy look that you can get without having to apply a bunch of glue and stuff to your face, as well as how to create the perfect lip for your lipstick. Regardless if you're wearing red lipstick, pink lipstick, just make sure that you have the essential tools that you need to make sure that you're able to create that perfect lip. And ladies, concealer helps. You know, creating a perfect lip is hard, but it works out easy if you have the right concealer, the right lip liner, and the right lipstick. So make sure that you have those essential tools in your makeup kit when you're applying your lipstick, or you'll get that little half lipstick type of thing and you won't get the actual perfect liner that you actually need. And I'm telling you, applying concealer to your lip before application of the lipstick works like crazy. It is a technique that I feel like is so helpful because it kind of creates a base and an outline for you to draw. So that way, like if you mess up, it doesn't necessarily like show that you messed up because the concealer is in the area. But when you are applying lip liner, you know, take it slow because it's all a process. Like I said, I created an X between my middle lip, and that kind of helps draw the lip once you're getting ready to outline the lip. So definitely use that as a tip. This is my makeup tip Monday. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed these essential tips that I feel like will be helpful in any day. But if you are interested in seeing more videos, please thumbs up and subscribe and stay tuned for more, and I will see you next time. Bye, ladies.